guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited, as I'm sure all of you guys are if you are watching for the title of this video, to move into our Hobonichis. So I actually have started a few spreads in this Hobonichi weeks already, even though the technical start in the weeklies is next week, November 27th. So I'm going to show you guys what I did already and then kind of talk about what I plan to use it for. So I guess, sorry, the 29th, right? So I'm sure you guys are all doing your migration and figuring out what you're going to do for next year. And I kind of started doing that, I would say about a month ago. When I first got this, I was really excited to kind of move into Tomoe River paper and just get back into it. So I started just creating some spreads in the back, which is what I'll just kind of show you first. And I created this, which is like a month on 2 pages. And this was kind of the reason why I wanted the Hobonichi weeks again, when I had previously said in my 2022 planner lineup video, I'll try to link it down below or up here, that I wasn't going to get one of these anymore. But the reason why I decided to get one again is because I was flipping through some old planners, and in a previous, I think 2019 Hobonichi weeks, I did this monthly kind of memory on a page spread, and I was kind of hooked with that. And I was just like, oh, I love this spread and I wish I could have one going forward. So that's why I got this. And so I started doing it already in October. And what I did is just kind of a memory of the day and then just like a little sticker if I wanted to. I'll try to link these stickers down below. They're from this book that I got from Amazon. And then on the side, I just did a really simple tracker of mood versus sleep. I'm not traditionally like big on tracking. I always fall off of it. So I just needed something super simple, and that's what I just created there. And then this little circle is just for that time of the month and like the start date, sorry, of the time of the month. So that actually worked well because I completed the whole month, and then I did November, and we're still in November, so I'm going to complete that because the monthlies actually start on December, right? Sorry, not December. The monthlies start January, right? Or is that December? No, December. Okay, so I only need to do the 2 spreads, and then I'm going to do December in here. So it's been really working out really well, and I'm really excited about it. And yeah, because then I can just, in the monthlies, put the trackers down here, and I'll continue to do that. I like tracking my mood and my sleep just to see how they correlate to each other. And then by adding the period, the little period sticker, it kind of helps me to see, okay, like, is it mood or sleep, or is it my period that's more so affecting my mood? Does that make sense? And then I started adding kind of like Q4 goals for 2021. I'm terrible at this goal setting stuff, so I'm really trying to get myself into it. But to be honest, I haven't looked at the spread, but at least I like did it, right? Okay, and then I started experimenting with kind of layouts and what I would do in here. And I wasn't 100% sure like what I would use this for in terms of like, is it just going to be memories, or is it going to be like planning, or what's it going to be? So I just started doing some random spread layouts just to kind of use it kind of like as a planner, but also like as a memory keeper of what I did that day. And that was that. And then as well, like if there was lists that I needed to make or like shop stuff that I was trying to do, I just made notes in here because it was such a good size to carry around the house, and it's so compact and easy. So I just wrote in here. Because it's the mega and it has like so many pages. What is it? 215 pages. And previously I've never finished all the pages. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to like write whatever I want to. I did the Crayola Colors of the World crayon. The marker test compared to Tombow. And I have a video about that if you guys are interested. Again, I'll link it up there down below. And that was that. And look at it. It looks so good. And like the ghosting is like very minimal. Like you can barely see it. It's about the same as the Tombow. So if you guys are looking for, you know, that neutral colored Tombow like markers, love it. Then I tried to test it against some different types of pens. And I don't feel like it smudges a lot worse or anything than the Tombows. So for the price, amazing. So then I continued with doing testing of the spreads, like for example, you know, how on the traditional weeklies, you have the notes page on this side. So I was like, oh, do I want to continue it and allocate it that way? Or for example, do I want to use it as kind of like, you know, a list style, like notes thing that applies to the full week? So really I was just playing around with it. Here I started doing a little bit of journaling on certain days. Just sometimes I have more that I want to write down than just that memory of the day. And so I just added it here. It's a bit private, so I covered it. Here, this little thing is a page printer. It's a thermal printer. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's so cool. Like a thermal printer, basically you don't need ink. And so you could print like black and white photos, you can print lists, and they got like cute little templates and stuff. I had talked a bit about it on my Instagram, but would love these. And I'll link that below. I'll link everything down in the description if you're interested in this printer. And then I didn't even mean like for this to happen, but I was just like printing like a little cute photo for that week, and it was Halloween. So I have 2 girls, and so we did like Elsa and Anna and like the whole Frozen thing if you guys have kids. And this one is printed on the HP Sprocket, which is more like photo paper. But it's like sticker photo paper. So they use the zinc paper, I think it's called. And on the back, it's like a sticker, and you know, it's, I would say definitely better quality in terms of photo printing, and it prints color. Whereas this one, you can kind of get different types of just like regular paper for it. This is also a sticker paper, but it's not like photo paper quality. Does that make sense? Just kind of rambled about that. If you guys don't care about it, then, you know, just move on. And then I wrote out some workouts here, and I kind of just used it as random notes pages. And what I actually found when I did this is I tried on the index to kind of start writing notes about, like, you know, indexing the important notes pages, but I have found that I don't like that. I don't like, you know, random different, you know, topic notes all intermingled, and like they're not organized so that they're together. They're kind of just jumbled throughout. And I've learned that that style doesn't work for me, which is kind of like a interesting thing, because I thought that I would love the notebook style, and I wanted to write notes in a notebook so I can keep it all together. But I'm realizing that if there's notes that I know I'll need to refer back to frequently, I don't actually like it in this book format. I would much prefer it in a ring planner and have it organized by that section. So just by testing it out, it's kind of interesting the things that you figure out. And I've been like using a million planners for quite a while now. And it wasn't only until I really stuck with this that I figured that out. And so, yeah, that's about it. In the back, I just stuck some of these GTD sticky notes. These are from my shop, Mommy Plans, if you guys don't know. So I follow the GTD method, Getting Things Done by David Allen. I do have a video kind of explaining broadly the overview about what that is and how you can implement it into your planner. So again, I'll link it here down below. And so in my shop, I have like different printables related to GTD, and this is like the sticky note ones. And I just added it here because obviously in the Hobonichi weeks, like it's hard to add the actual inserts, like, and I don't want to tip everything in or like stick it down. So sticky notes is a really good way to go. Okay, so that's what I have been using it for so far. And then now I finally decided what I will be using it for this coming year. And it's kind of going to be a bit of a hybrid. So I do want to do some pre-planning in here, just like overall high-level pre-planning of like tasks and stuff. And it's going to be like most of my home stuff, unless it's like significant work stuff. I'm not going to be that strict. I will have a separate work planner that will be strictly work, but this can cross over if it needs to. I don't mind. It's just going to be a messy planner. It's something that I won't need to worry about keeping neat. And I really like that. And that works out well for me because I know I'll use it because I won't worry about it. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. But at the same time, on certain days, like I said, there are days where I write, you know, a memory of the day, and then there's some other feelings that then come out, and I want to write that down. And I'm going to write it down here or on this notes page. Now, the reason why I don't necessarily keep like a huge separate journal is because I find like a whole notebook where you have a full page kind of intimidating, because I'm not really like a regular journaler. And sometimes I just don't have time, or I don't feel like it, and I don't want to add that pressure onto myself. And I think it's just better for me in terms of letting my feelings out if it's more natural and it just comes out when I need it to come out. So that's my plan. And then the other thing that I'm going to do here is just like if I want to throw down a sticker, or if I want to do whatever, I'm going to do it here, because all the rest of my planners are really much more functional and they're very clean. I don't do stickers. I just use it for planning and for getting stuff done. And I don't like it clogged with stickers and stuff, but here sometimes I might just want to use a sticker or whatever, or a doodle or something. So that's what I'm thinking for these pages. Again, for then if we backtrack a little bit and go to the front, that's the main purpose of the bulk of this planner, the weekly pages, obviously. And then these kind of supplemental pages in the front, what I plan to do is on this page, I think I'm not sure. I'm kind of debating if I want to do just like a sticker dot for the days that I work out. The only thing is I do try to do 3 days a week, and I think that'll be just too much to stick here. So this might kind of just be a reference page, and I'm not worried about not using it. If something comes to mind during the year, I'll add it. And if it doesn't, then I don't worry about it. But then here what I do, I think I'm going to add in my workouts here. And that way at the end of the year, I'll get a really good overview of that one item that I tracked. Again, like I said earlier, I'm not really good at tracking a whole bunch of things, so I don't want to get too complicated with this. I'm just going to stick to, what days did I do workouts and call it a day. Not worry about it. And then maybe up here, I might add kind of what I felt that month, just like an overall, either memory of the month or how I was feeling or whatever in the top, kind of like a highlight. And it can be related to fitness or not, doesn't matter. Then again, like I said, on the monthlies, I will do the memory of the day with the little sticker. And then down here, I'm going to do that mood/sleep tracker. And that's that. So I'm not going to do any like planning in these monthly spreads, because I just find it's a bit small and a bit crammed to do that. I did like when I could just flip here and it was just like a highlight memory kind of thing. And I think that's pretty much it. So, yeah, is there anything else here? No. I added this little book at the back. It's just like the 3-pack memo books for kind of scribbles. My daughter took a pen and like drew all over this nice Tomoe River paper, which is super sad and super wasteful. So I decided to keep it, and just like if I needed to scribble something or jot something, I don't know, I'll just still use it, because what a waste, right? So sad. Yeah, and that's it. So that's the Motum cover that it's in right now. I don't know if I talked about this. I don't think I did at the beginning of the video. Hopefully not. This is the Motum cover, if you guys aren't familiar. It's very similar to the Gillio week setups, and I love this. I used it a lot as like my on-the-go before. That's why the corners are a bit messed up. But then I thought it was too big, so then I switched to a smaller size. But anyways, I'm back in it because I do love it. And then the other cover that I got that you guys have probably seen is a zipper cover from AliExpress from Kimbor, and I've done a bunch of Kimbor videos recently just on some of their dupes. And this is really nice too, the zipper. I don't know why I decided to switch into this. I'm sure I'm going to switch back. Like for Christmas, like probably switch back tomorrow, to be real. I don't know. I thought I would just try this for like a day or two again, and then now I'm like kind of feeling I want to go back, so I probably will. So I'll link those down below. This is just the Hobonichi stencil, and then this is a Uniball Signo pen. Oh, so for Tomoe River paper, in here, my 2 favorite pens is this one, because it's dark, it doesn't fade, like it just looks good, but I think it does smudge. You got to give it a second. But my absolute favorite pen in here is this one, the Micron, because it doesn't smudge. Like if you use Tombow over top, it's fine. It dries super fast. It's amazing. I'll link both of these below. I'm sure you guys know about them, but yeah, I think this one's just a bit darker, a bit smoother, and then this one is more felt tippy. so it doesn't feel as smooth. But again, one of my favorite, probably the favorite pen, besides that one too. Yeah, so I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, comments, let me know down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.